What's going on, guys? I know this looks familiar. We made it home. Like literally, my son's right here. How we got home like literally 5 minutes ago. Crazy, crazy. I had it all planned out that I would make it home at about probably 6 o'clock, and my watch somehow with the time zone changes, instead of going forward an hour, it went backwards an hour, which really made it 2 hours off. So when I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock, or yeah, it was 6 o'clock, I was like, oh, I got another hour to sleep. When I truly didn't, I was an hour late. So anyway, we just made it home. I'll tell you what, when you're traveling, the best spot on the road is that first spot you recognize as home. Like when we pulled into, we were on Highway 70, Lake St. Louis. When we saw the Lake St. Louis, actually it was probably in Columbia because Kelly went to Mizzou. When we started seeing the Columbia sign and all that, it was just like, it's like we're almost home, we're almost home. So is Maddie barking up there? I'm going to say hi to some people. Maddie's upstairs barking. She can hear me down here. When I get excited, my voice raises and then she gets excited. So it is a fun time. Phil says, let us know when you are home safe. Does Kelly have white knuckles from the dashboard? Absolutely. Absolutely. She finally, halfway through the trip, we had a little talk about it. I said, every time you grab the dashboard, you scare me. Like, figure out something else. And I'll tell you, when me and Darcy did her tour while we were on the road, when you fiddle with your hands, put something in your hand. So I said, Darcy, I said, hold your sunglasses during the tour because that helps you not to do those things. And it really helped Kelly. She kind of just held on to the little grab bar, and yeah, so she did better the second half, but she was white knuckling it the whole time. And today we were going through not Columbia. It was the first big town before Columbia that Kelly recognized. And there was a semi on the side of the road and the guy was just walking, and it's rush hour traffic. And Kansas City. And the fact that the guy didn't get hit is a miracle. So hello, Philio. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for always being fun and happy in the chat. Patty A in the house. Good to see you. Jim Bertrand here. And she did not go to O23, but she is coming to my meetup in September. Bernadette, sure will be nice to see Johnny and Kelly tomorrow. We are moving tomorrow. I'm going to set my alarm in the morning and I'm going to get up and head to the shop, and it is move time. We'll be moving the shop from Fred Rock Glamp Ground to the new shop. The power was put in like 2 days, the day after I left, to the shop. So I'm going to go down there. We're going to do some wiring, put some lights up. My son's coming Saturday. I ordered a mini split for my office. My son's coming Saturday to do that install for me. So we're going to be up and rolling in just a few days. Gina is in the house. I did a deck for Gina. If you didn't check out that video, check it out. She does phenomenal video editing. You guys already know that. Kaylee's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Gloria and Den. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Is it Taco Tuesday? I need some tacos. Annette is in the house saying hi to everybody. Hi, Maxwell. What?
So that's trademarked.
That's trademarked. I can't say that. Joining from Ontario, trying to beat the heat. I would love to be in Ontario. If I was in Ontario, though, and it's such a big area, I would love to find out where my self-reliance is at. I would love to, that would be so cool to go see that place. Keep going. Gracie and Jacques is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Dawn. Remind me I need bear spray. Absolutely. I saw somewhere they're all talking. Tahoe has bear in the city. We did not see a bear while we were out west. We did see quite a bit. We saw pronghorn on the way out. We saw a bunch on the way back. We saw bunch of little critters. Kelly saw a snake yesterday. I did not get to see it. Um, really didn't see a whole lot of fun stuff. You always hope when you go to the Northwest that maybe you'll see a moose or a bear or something. But oh, message deleted. Oh, how did I do that? I'm evidently deleting messages. Sorry, guys. Did I delete every one of Patty A's messages? I sure did. I don't know how I did that. My keyboard is on sensitive right now. All right, I'm gonna get caught up. Welcome home. Thank you. Folk of the Forest, good to see you, my friend. Um, Hunter is in the house. Vanderella is in the house. Oh my gosh. I hope Patty message deleted. Message deleted. Message deleted. How did I do that? Oh man, I'm a mess. Tim is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Becoming Bev, welcome back. I, for one, am so happy. Absolutely. You guys know I'm working on Bev's van. So I got delayed a couple of days coming home. We left 023 2 days early. We left Wednesday morning to go to the coast. And while we were driving down the coast, Darcy, we were at at one of the cliffs overlook out in the middle of nowhere on 101, and Darcy's fuel pump, she stopped the car. We got out, we took a bunch of pictures. We got back in the car. I would take off and then she would just pull out behind me. And she was like, she honked her horn. And then I saw her get out, and that's when I realized something was going on. Her car would not start, so they put an oil or a fuel pump in it in Oregon. So I am basically home about 2 days late. About 2 days late. And so Bev is chomping at the bits. I know. We're going to spend tomorrow moving. I'm going to do a little bit of stuff on Thursday. We're going to start van building. And you guys, she's recording some of this as well while she's at home. Y'all know she travels a lot, but she's going to be home for about a week. So check out her channel as well, because she's putting stuff on her channel about the build as well. I hope Patty A can type something now. I don't know what in the world I did. My computer is still doing whatever it's doing. Let's see here. Tommy's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I hope I did. I'm like doing, my computer screen is like on sensitive or something. There we go. I think I got it. Mark is in the house. Good to see you. It's been a little while since I seen you on a live. Lorena, good to see you, my friend. Now I'm going to see if Joan is in the house, because I actually got to Joan is in the house. I actually got to meet her. She's saying hi to Tawana, so I know Tawana's in the house. So if you guys have been watching any of the footage on 023, it was amazing. And some of the amazing stuff about it was there were some people that came up there to say hi. Tawana came, and her mom, who is 86 years old, made me a banana cream pie, and that was to die for. I will say I got 2.5 slices of it, and the rest of it went to the crew. So we divided it up so everybody could get a piece, and it was good. It was really good. So I got to meet quite a few people up there. 86 OMG, I know, right? But I can tell you what, she makes a mean pie, and the crust was to die for. So, yep. Gracie said it was delicious. And if you guys saw my live last Tuesday, you know that Van Vita Travels made it from Canada and brought some moose milk, and I got the first shot of it, or maybe the first 2 shots of it, and that bottle didn't last long either. I'm so excited about this build. Absolutely. Simply C is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. So double YouTube exposure, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good for the channel. I'll tell you what, everybody that's a content creator knows that, YouTube kind of has that ebb and flow. And you'll go a long time and not get any subscribers, and then all of a sudden you'll get a whole bunch, and then YouTube will take some away or whatever. They've got their system, and it is what it is. I gained more subscribers out on the road having my van, my logo on the back of it, my website on the back of it. I had like 60 hits to my website in the last 28 days. I guarantee you they were all probably while I was on the road. Or another channel. Oh, Tiny Home Tours toured Dawn's van, and she gave me a shout out as well. So some of it probably came from there. Bev did a video, gave me a shout out. So I've had obviously a good month, but YouTube kind of has its come and go. It's little ebb and flow. So, I have some news. I had my van inspected last week, passed, and will be titled as an RV moving forward. And my insurance company underwriter has approved and will insure as a motorhome. So that's fantastic news, because if you guys don't know, Stephanie's got a dually, and it was licensed as commercial, I believe, which makes it even more than ours. So that is super good news. And I'm going to tell you, she worked hard to get her van exactly the way it needed to be. That way she could pass it on the first try. She knew what needed to be done, and she tackled each project individually. And it's super cool to hear that she got it on the first try and that it's going to save her a lot of money. So, thank you, everyone. Big step. Absolutely. Patty's saying great news. We know Patty already knew that news. Patty is still up in Connecticut. She's going to miss the big move. I was going to make her carry all the heavy boxes, and she dodged the bullet on that one. It's like 90 something degrees here. The humidity's starting to raise up a little bit. We got some rain on Father's Day, and that creates that higher humidity. So, yeah. So, all right, you guys, put it in the chat how many miles you think I drove in the last 2 weeks. How many? Just take a guess of how many miles that I put on my van in 2 weeks. Question for Bev. What's going on with the 2 slide doors on her van? You know what? When you're out there looking for a van, there are times when a van comes up, it is what it is, and you take it. She found that van in Farmington, Missouri, or they got it for her. It already had the double sliding doors. And because her existing van has the double doors, she's used to it. So, double sliding doors, she did not order it that way. The build's going to work out good for her that way. But, yep. All right, let's see who's the closest. I'm getting a 3200. I'm getting a, oh, I booted her out for 300 seconds. Patty A, that ain't right. That ain't right. You need to just slap me around when you see me. Johnny, see Dawn's question about the 2 of us in the van. Above, about 2 of us in a van. All right, hang on. Dawn. Boy, it would be. The magnets on my van sure get a lot of attention in parks, parking lots, whenever I, yeah, absolutely. 20, okay, Dawn, ask me again, because or else I'm going to get way behind, put more people in timeout, and not do it on purpose. Lynn Oki is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. They give me a bit more accessibility and storage. They absolutely do. All right, so I see 4,600. I see 4,200. I'm going to scroll up because I saw a number that was really close. 4,500, 6,500. 4,750. California travels 2,222. That's one way. So you know I got more than that. I thought I saw a closer answer. Bernadette Peterson said 4,800. All right. Patty Credit just said 48 as well. You put Patty A in timeout. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to put Patty A in timeout. I don't know if a moderator can reverse that, but I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in big trouble. So we drove over 5,000 miles. I don't have the exact number. It's between 5,000 and 5,100 in 2 weeks. So yeah, Folk of the Forest 5,000. We're right over 5,000. I just got notification that you're live, Johnny. How about that? You know what? You're not kidding, because in 15 minutes, I'm going to get notification that I'm live. I always get notified 30 minutes into my live stream that I'm live. It's you. That's what I'm telling you. YouTube has its thing. Yes, a crazy amount of miles. But if you guys follow me on Facebook, I posted some pictures on Facebook, and we got to see some incredible things on the West Coast. We really, really, like I said before, we really needed to cancel. But more than needing to cancel, we really needed some time away. So it was really cool that we were able to make it work. My current client that I'm working on, she, obviously in the chat gave me the okay, but you got, it is what it is. So we're going to make up for lost time, but we really had a good time. I'll tell you what, there are no three people that wanted to get home faster than me, Kelly, and Maddie. We were done. We were just done driving. We woke up and started driving. We went to bed immediately after throwing it in park. We drove 4 very hard days. Midwest Van Builders may be hiring. Uh-oh, what's going on? Midwest Van Builders has a little bit of a wait. Don't sell me out here. Last week, I got notification 5 minutes before you ended the live. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. So glad we both made it work and took the time out. We did. We had to. Johnny, have you heard from Johnny's journey? I actually have. It's been a little while ago, but I did hear from him. I got an open invite to Florida. He bought a house down in Florida. His mom still lives in New York, so he does commute, but yep, doing good, doing good. Missing Maxine, obviously. Kelly, was that comment for me, Vanderell? For me, at Vanderella. Okay. Ask if you can work from the road. I set my alarm on my phone. Lily, I'm going to Taekwondo. Got to meet you. Oh, Kaylee, got to meet you in person. If you meet Kaylee in person before we meet Kaylee in person, it's not going to go over well. It's not gonna. I drove through New Jersey and didn't get to meet her. So if you get to meet her, I am sensitive. We all know it. And that's gonna hit the big sensitive button. Let's see here. Yes, we needed a vacation. Thanks for sharing the pictures. All right, question. How did the two of you manage living together in a van? I think you said this would be the first time. Okay, so we have taken trips in the van before. I don't know if we've actually had one this long, because we were on the road for a long time. Now, you have to remember that Kelly and I have two very different personalities. In van life, everything needs a home. And in my life, I love it when everything is in that home. When you're together, and you have to have that compromise. It's like, I'll put everything where it goes if it fits. And we had people, I mean, I brought home a water pump, a vent fan, a box full of electrical supplies, a diesel heater. So if anybody knows of a Max Air fan, a fan, and a diesel heater, those boxes are huge. So now, where we did have the stroller out of the way, now the stroller is on the bed. And every night it has to go in the front seat. And every night, and somebody else gave us a dog bed. And of course, Maddie likes theirs better. So we can't throw ours away because it's still good. We'll have one and one downstairs, one upstairs, whatever. So, and then people were giving us food. So we very, very quickly ran out of space. So I compromised. I was fine. I do a lot of the cooking on the road. So that went well. And full transparency, Kelly hates to drive. So I did all the driving and she paid for all the gas. And because of all the financial strain that I've got out at the campground right now, it worked out perfect. So there was a couple of times I got a little testy because I was tired and I was like, we got to teach you how to drive. But it worked out okay. It worked out okay. And of course, when you're not driving and you're not whatever, it's great. You know, you're just hanging out. So that was fun. And of course, in 023, we were out of the van more than we were in the van. So that obviously works out. Midwest Van Builders may be hiring. I'm not allowed to hire employees because of workman's comp insurance, tax, you know, there's taxes, there's insurance, there's disabilities. So I need help, but I cannot even imagine you never know, down the road, I may have to get a full-time accountant, whatever, I don't know. But it's like right now, the paperwork is more than what I can handle. What you got, how long drives, right? It was a little grumpy. And when the time keeps changing, I mean, I was driving the one night and it's like all of a sudden it was midnight and I was like, I'm already losing sleep. Hi Johnny from Clark, love watching your adventures. Thank you, Jess. Good to see you here, my friend. Tell everyone that I said hi. So now I'll be nervous talking in front of you. No, I won't. Hi Kelly, so great to meet you. Absolutely. Van Cuddy. I don't even know what that is. Tomorrow's the big move. Kelly's actually going to make us dinner, and so that's going to be good. I guess I won't ask Kaylee if she wants to meet up somewhere close, right? You know what, Deborah, you guys meet up. If you can get Kaylee out of her shell, then you meet up with her. You guys can talk batteries and air conditioners, and you can help her. She's probably got 1,000,001 questions that you guys can chit chat about. Lily, good to see you here, my friend. Nice meeting you as well. And Sandra, good to see you. Possibilities with my skills. I can't work for anyone until August. I'll lose severance package. Tim, you could come work for me, but you got to work under the table. I can pay you in steaks. I can pay you in a little bit of cash. Tim is a good craftsman. That would work. But I will. What was I going to say? Take a minute and let me know how the fishing is. Did Les save you some? I bet he didn't. I bet they've been fishing the entire time and now there's no more fish in the pond. No, he wouldn't do that. Real quick, my Patreon live stream Sunday, we had a big discussion about AC units. I have a lot of questions here on AC units. And I'm going to tell you guys, I did watch Hobotech's review on the Wave 2, the EcoFlow. It's like a Delta Wave 2 or something like that. And he actually does a very, very good, thorough video on it. And I actually learned some stuff. So if you're looking for an AC unit, portable, you can throw it underneath the bed when you don't need it. In the winter and in the fall, when you need heat, in the summer when you need AC, you can pull it out, put it in your front seat, whatever. Some of the questions that I had, I'm going to answer for you guys here. One was, if you put the hose up, towards a window or a fan, will that condensation run back? So the Wave 2 has a condensation pan in the bottom of it. And it has two options. It can recirculate back into the unit as it's blowing out, or you can drain it through a hose out of the van. But if you put the hoses up, it's not going to drain back because that's how it's designed. The hose is on top of the unit, and that's how it's designed. The other question we were talking about, a couple questions, is the battery. So charge your house battery, get it all charged up. During the day, you can plug 400 watts of solar on an XT60 straight into the unit, and the unit will run directly off the sun. So say you're somewhere and you want to be in the AC, you can set out a portable panel, a PV 350 or something like that, run it straight to the Wave 2 through an XT60, and it'll run right off the solar panels, not losing any from your unit. So I thought that was a pretty good option, both of those. Kaylee, thanks for dropping the link to that video. Guys, it's very in-depth. There's a lot of information that you may not understand or care for, but keep watching it, because he's got these points that he's making that are important if you're trying to figure out what you want. The one thing that I do want you to notice is he's got a big room. It's probably at least 2 times what a van is. It only dropped his temperature, I think he said, in 2 hours. It actually exhausted the battery. The battery only lasts 3.2 hours. It exhausted the battery. It did drop at 14 degrees, I think, at its max. The average, I think, was 11. But anyway, so we were talking about that. I wanted to get that information out to you. Dry heat versus humidity is my thing, because Texas is like 80 degrees. Yeah, right. 104 feels like 118. Absolutely. And the other thing is obviously these units, just like he said on his thing, the thermostat is on the unit. The air surrounding the unit is going to be colder than where he had his thermostat at. So like he had to set it, and instead of setting it at 72, he had to set it at, like, I don't know, 68 or 64, or else it thinks it's caught up. It thinks it's cold enough in there. So anyway, so if you're thinking about an AC unit, check out Hobotech and see what you think. I just put my window AC in the van yesterday. It was 81 Fahrenheit outside, 66 inside. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got a nice little window unit. Les is cooking dinner, but he said he saved 32 fish. Nice. Anxious to see how my, so Bev put the 12-volt Velvet AC in. Now, it's 32 by 32. It weighs 60 pounds. 66 pounds. And I thought, first of all, I thought, man, this is a heavy unit. Since I'm researching these more, they're heavy. These, matter of fact, the Dometic one, it's even heavier. So these things, it's just heavy. What I am finding is 400 watts of solar is about what we're going to fit up there, until we can find. Me and Deborah, the patrons, we're all talking about it. They're always improving. They're coming out with higher voltage panels with more watts that take up less space. Matter of fact, Joy had a panel on her van, and it was like 36 inches long. It was only probably about 16 inches wide, maybe even 12, 2 of them on each side of her van. And she said it was 500 watts. And I thought, there's no way those things are 500 watts. And they are indeed 500 watts. Now, they're flexible and they don't pull 500. They're not even close to 500. Matter of fact, I think they're defective. But the point is, they're coming out with higher voltage panels in smaller sizes. So if you want that fan and that AC up there, I can put 400 and 440 up there, but they're coming out with better stuff. So Darcy, sorry to hear of your fuel pump issue. Glad to hear that you're back on the road. She is back on the road. And if you guys haven't already, Darcy's video came up Sunday with her tour. I didn't put any of the bloopers in there. I may share some of the bloopers with the Patreons because they are funny. And Darcy gave me permission. I didn't put him in the video. Really just a hindsight, but it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Let's see here. My computer screen. I've got to do something with it. It's super sensitive. I'm going to put more people in timeout. Is Patty A back in the house yet? Is Patty A say something? Because I had her in timeout, and I don't know if I've seen her talking since. She might have her feelings hurt. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. Great video, Darcy. Darcy did do good. Video was excellent. Oh, good. Yeah, guys, give her some love. Give her some love. I did give her permission. Patty A is here. Yay. Oh, Patty A, what a mess. She's here. You missed Tim's news again. I missed Tim's news again. Well, time for exploring. Thank you, Lily. Smash the like button. Everyone, 66 watching, only 44. I don't think that's the news. Let me pull back up. Polly's in the house. Bernie, unless you're cooling the workshop with your AC, 12-volt AC, I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. What AC are you using for the shop? Mini split, Mr. Cool. It's actually like Della, I think is what it's called. I don't know if I am cutting out or if it is I was late, had company, hope I didn't miss much. Good to see you, Bill. Guys, let me know if I'm still doing okay. My computer is circling the drain. Darcy, you killed it. Your SUV, awesome. Tim's job eliminated after 18 years. What? Oh my goodness, that stinks. Well, Tim, if you're relocating to Missouri, let me know. She's pouting. You're okay. Everybody's letting me know that I'm good. That stinks. I hate that. Indispensable. One of my friends that used to work at St. Clair Hospital, she recently resigned, and like, no, thanks for your 24 years of service. Thank you for, all your commitment. It's terrible these days. They just get rid of you. Just get rid of you. Looks like it's working good to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Patty A, yay! Patty A, I'm so sorry, my friend. Tim, what type of work do you do? Any severance, anything? Right, right. Looking to relocate to Kentucky. Well, that's not that far away from me. If you relocate to Kentucky, you can always come up every now and then, help me get through a build, some of the finished carpentry or whatever, and we'll get you taken care of. I think your rig is too long for the campground, though. That's the only thing that, because of where we put the campground, it's kind of like a deal breaker for some people, because the sites are a couple of the sites are pretty long, like maybe 30 feet, but the area to back into the site is not wide. So full year of severance. Glenna's in the house. Good to see you. I'll tell you what, this is why I was worried. Mine is literally just spinning the drain. You can't even see it. It's just a white screen. So I don't know if maybe I'm on my mobile Wi-Fi. Maybe that's what happened. Park them on the dam. Well, the problem is the dam is already like leaking water. Like, we've got an area across the dam that is constantly wet, and that water could only be coming from one place, and that's our lake. So the lake level is draining because we haven't had a lot of rain. It's going under the dam. So we worry about the weight on the dam might be causing more of a problem. So 28 bumper to bumper, you might be able to get it in there. You might be able to get it in there. Um, and you're more than welcome to try. Bernadette, how long is your brother's camper? Um, really enjoy seeing the videos of you in the wild at 023. I'm thinking moose milk should be the new. Who thinks I'm drinking moose milk? Is this moose milk or water? Or neither? Might be neither. Need some rummy cube. I need some rummy cube. I took my game with me, never played one time. Where is the campground? The campground is in Fredericktown, Missouri, and we are now on Hip Camp. So if you type up 4 acres, 4 leaf acres campground, we're on Hip Camp now. We've only got 4 sites. One of them is a camp host, so we technically have 3 sites. But if you need a place to stay, come by and see us. Hey there, gang. Good to see you, Charlie Grace. Just got parked for the night up in Canada, I believe she is. Thank you for the blessings, everyone. Much appreciated. I think it is a blessing in disguise. Sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes that is definitely how it works. If I wouldn't have quit my job after 18 years, went to travel nursing, went to the Northeast coast, met New Jersey Outdoors Adventures, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. His video, Patty found me off of his video. Several of you guys probably found me off of his video. And now I'm able to do what I'm doing and loving it. So Patty said she's ready for some rummy cube. Good to see you, Judy. Thank you for coming in. Everybody giving Charlie Grace some love. Floss is in the house. Good to see you here. Floss said water. Tawana said moose milk. Vanderella said wine cooler. She said after how many miles did I drive today? 680, maybe 682 miles. She said, have a wine cooler when we get home. And I put it in a kitty cup. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hi. I too used the Delta. I had a 9,000 BTU in my last 2 vans, and now I bought a Della 12,000 BTU for this bus. I got the 12,000 BTU. I got the 12,000. So I will definitely share how it works. My office will be a little bit bigger than a van, but I'll definitely share how it works. Getting laid off after working home for 2 months back in 2020 was the best thing that ever happened to me. I got severance for a year and also was able to get unemployment. Then I retired. That is, I'll tell you what, anything that ends in retirement is a blessing. It is a blessing. I do trust and like Della. Awesome. Awesome. It actually was like the highest selling one with the best reviews. That's why I got it. My son was going to get me one through his HVAC company, but it actually worked out better to do it this way. I got it delivered out to the shop. It was just easier. Actually, I was blessed with it. Vanderella bought that for the barn. So please let everyone know if they want to come early. So Bev says, so my meetup is September 15th, 16th, and 17th. On the 17th, when we leave, we're all going to go over to my shop, the Patreons. We're going to go over to my shop. We're going to spend the 18th there. But if you come early, Becoming Bev, she's in the chat, on the 14th, 13th, and 12th, she is having her meetup. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you like seeing some of these older, like the Vanners, that is the that's what you're going to want to come see, because and if you haven't seen her last video, like incredible van builds. So the 12th, 13th, and 14th, or the 14th, 13th, and 12th, she's got a flyer. Go check it out on her webpage, on her YouTube channel, and I don't know if she's got a link, but you could probably call Fred Rock Glamp Ground, and Misty or Bev will pick up and get back with you. And you can come to both of them. I just emailed your daughter to sign up for your meetup, but I didn't hear back. Is there a fee, or do we pay when we get there? There is a fee for Bev's meetup. If you just need boondocking, it's $60. If you can boondock, but you need electric, it's $75. If you want an RV pad with full hookups, it's $100. That covers all 3 days. And I'm going to let Bev put it in the chat. If she still has RV sites available, $100 full RV setup for 3 days is a steal. So my computer is a mess. That sounds like mine. Has the Bluetooth for monitoring while away on the phone. That's true, and I believe mine does too. I'm super excited about that. Johnny, how old are you? Oh man, should I answer that question? Yes, I am 54. I was born in 1968, in case I've got the math wrong. Kaylee just dropped the link for Bev's meetup. If you're coming to Bev's meetup, you might, we got to talk to Bev. You might get a sneak peek at her van build. Oh, what am I talking about? That's how tired I am. She'll have her new van. Oh my goodness. I feel like Bev should raffle off a weekend stay at Jennifer Vaniston for the whole weekend for her meetup, the 12th, 13th, and 14th. You get to stay in her van. She should raffle that off. I mean, like literally, what? $10 a ticket, $25 a ticket, raffle it off, and one of her lucky subscribers gets to stay in her van. I think that would be epic. It better be done. It's 100% going to be done. That was a total, I'm tired. Just a pop, I'm 57. There you go. I'll do that. I'm telling you what, you might even be able to make a little wine cooler money. Johnny, you ain't right. You ain't kidding me, friend. You are not kidding me. Vanderella said she wants to win. Vanderella would like to stay a night in there with a photo shoot. There you go. My Delta should be up and running on this build tomorrow. In fact, I'm welding in supports and the walls. My son is I was going to do the install, but there's things that you have to do to these mini splits that I had no idea. So when I talked to my son about it, I said, hey, can you come and help me install this mini split? And he's like, Mom, there's refrigerant stuff. You gotta drain stuff. You gotta fill stuff. You gotta check pressure. I'm like, sold. Come on down, and I'll hire you for the day. I'll make raffle tickets for someone to clean my van. You know what? I've seen your van. Give me a vacuum. We'll vacuum up a little bit of dog hair and you're done. Johnny, I need the electric hookup. You're already on a site. And if you're not on a site, we're in trouble because all my electric sites at my meetup are full. Now, granted, I did talk to Bev, and there's some other places that we can put people that we can get electric to you. So anybody that needs electric will have electric at my meetup. I was thinking that, how the heck are you? Let's see here. I spent my birthday working on the van. I'll tell you what, we're kind of like-minded people, because if you spent your birthday working on your van, that was probably a good day. I'm so excited about tomorrow. I told Kelly on the way home, like, I'm beside myself. I'm like so like jittery, and I'm like, I feel like a kid, and it's like 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and I just can't wait to go to bed and wake up and get down to the shop. And it's not because Fred Rock Glam Ground hasn't been amazing. It has, but there's something about like this is like Midwest Van Builders, like this is it. So this is what I've been working, almost 2 years towards. So everybody that's in here, a huge shout out. You guys tell them you're amazing. Bev and Misty let me work out of Fred Rock for almost an entire year. And I'm telling you what, we're like, we got stuff. We got one time I had 7 vans over there. I mean, they have been so patient with us, and they're helping us move. So huge shout out. If you're in the area, you gotta go see Fred Rock Glam Ground. One of my clients stayed in a teepee for 5 days. I mean, she was like, Diane, if Diane's in here, she loved it. Stayed in a teepee for 5 days. Couple of friends stopped by and saw her. It's amazing. This is where the dream meets reality. I am so excited for you. You're exactly right. Because who here remembers a year or so ago, year and a half ago, I was looking at 1 acre, 1.1 acre of property. It had a weird pipe on it. We were trying to get it surveyed. It had a lien on it. I mean, what a fiasco. And all the homeowners association threatening to sue me. And like, we have come full circle in less than a year. I mean, it's just incredible. It's incredible. You made Johnny, your excitement is contagious. Oh man. Midwest Van Builders grand opening. Absolutely. I don't even own a vehicle in all my life, although I've worked on vehicles. There you go. I wish I were there to help move. I wish you were too. You are a good worker. I wish you were too. How far away from your campground? So my home is 1 hour and 7 minutes from my shop. So it's a little bit of a drive, but it is what it is. It is going to be perfect. And this house, we're going to be selling it in a year or two. So it's all going to work out fine. I'm going to build a tiny home down there. It's still nice enough in September for some river time. Absolutely. We were all in the river last year. I wanted to visit Fred Rock even before you went there, ever since Bev's tour. Absolutely. It's cool. It's cool. And if it's ever been on your bucket list to stay in a teepee or a really, really cool bus, that it's the time to do it. If you're going to be here, I mean, I wanted to stay in a teepee. I want to stay in a tree house. There's bucket lists. I would love to stay in a caboose. I haven't stayed the night in a real jail, but I have stayed the night in a jail in a campground. So it's super cool. This is what's the weather like in Fred Rock? Okay, so she was answering that question. All right. So I'll tell you guys what I did yesterday. Kind of like the day before, in between it, I've got everything that I need here to hook up my big electrical panel in my shop. They hooked it up while I was gone. I got all the parts that I need to hook my entire grid up to a 30 amp port. So if the power goes off, I turn off the main breaker to the panel, and then I turn on the breaker to my 30 amp. I can run power off of a 30 amp solar generator, off of a gas generator or a propane generator. So I got everything that I need to wire that. So I could be off grid up there if I, have enough solar or a generator. If we lose power or something, basically right now it will be emergency. But once I get solar up on that side of the barn, then I will have some backup. What's the airport, St. Louis Lambert? It's St. Louis International Airport, and just type in STL. And Kathy, if you need to fly in, you let us know and we will get you picked up at the airport somehow. we will get you picked up. Let's see here. If you count tractors, I've owned one. There you go. Bev's shut-ins. Wait a minute. So is the parade of vans, yep, with pride flags in your HOA neighborhood before you ride. So this is what they're talking about. We were talking about this at 023. The HOA gave me a fit. More than just what a normal HOA would do. They literally threatened to sue me. They sent me multiple letters with threats of, that I had to get the vans off. They were threatening to fine me. They were threatening to sue me. So what we decided that we should do is when we move, we should all parade. It's just a circle drive here. It's just one. It's 4 roads. It's in a circle. We should parade our vans around the subdivision. And now it looks like we're going to add some pride flags to it. So we are in a 100. We're in a 99.9% Republican subdivision, so I'm sure they'll love my flag, my pride parade flag tour. All right. Thank you, Sleep Sound. I missed that one. Hi, Johnny. I wanted to say that I like what I have seen on your van conversions, and congratulations on your campground. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and welcome in. It is an amazing community here. Hit that subscribe button because you're going to want to follow along. Everyone in the chat are amazing human beings, and I'm pretty sure that I've probably met now probably about 90% of them, and the few that I haven't will probably be meeting them in September. Kaylee, I may never meet Kaylee, but someday. From the road with Robert. Hey, just dropping in to say hi. Good to see you, Robert. Thank you so much for dropping in. That looks like somebody that makes content, I think. From the road with Robert. That sounds like a content creator name. Anyway, so we are yet we'll yell out the door, Tawanda. Oh man, we are misbehaving now. You could have an open shop warming and have more license plates as an entrance fee. That is funny. But I'll tell you guys, what do we got now? We've got several California, we've got Oregon, we've got Washington. What else do I have? I feel like I've got another one. I've got multiple ones coming. There's been several people said, I don't want to mail it. I want to bring it to you in person. And that is perfect. And I'll tell you what we're doing. Sign the back of it. Put your zip code on the back of it. You can date it if you want. Robert was at 023. Oh my goodness. How do I don't know how I missed that. Did he have a dark blue van? If he had a dark blue van, then I think he said goodbye to me, and that's the only time I got to meet him. It may or may not have been because I was doing tours and building decks and fixing electric work and roasting marshmallows. Unless Johnny comes to Oklahoma, she probably won't meet me. I've actually been to Oklahoma before. Let's see here. Had a Class A bounder. With a bike. You had a bike. Let me guess, right? You had a bike? I'm bringing South Carolina plates. Woot, woot, woot. I do not have a South Carolina plate yet. No, Johnny, Robert had a bike, works remotely. Oh my goodness. I don't remember then. He said, yeah. Yes, a big e-bike. There you go. Oh man. It's crazy, but it's like it was just like always constant. So if he never came and sat down, yeah. Oh my goodness. And thanks for coming in. I love it when we meet people on the road and they make it to Tuesday night. Fun. It's 8:54. What have I forgot to talk about? 8:54. It's shower time. I'll tell you about that. Nancy Bear, I'm leaving Texas September 1st, heading to Maine. I'd love to come by and see you on my way, and maybe you could install my swivel seat. Nancy, reach out to me. We can make that happen. And you, uh, you can actually, if you're not Harvest Host, you can get onto Hip Camp and, or just reach out to me and we'll save you a spot. Matter of fact, do that. Reach out to me at midwestvanbuilders@gmail.com. And time for sleep. I got to do laundry. I gotta set my alarm and get up and make coffee and hit the road. I'm picking up a bunch of lumber on my way down so I can frame out my office. You guys, I'm going to start sharing all this on the channel. So make sure if you guys check it out, watch the shop come to life, the workbenches, the office, the bathroom, watch it all come to life. So, night, Tim G, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you video some of the lab. Some of the I'm gonna record the move, obviously. The move in I'm recording, and all the setup building that's gonna get recorded as well. Do lots of videos. Yep. Gracie, I'd be in town till Tuesday. At least you have a friend from Texas coming to join you on the road. Absolutely. I hope your video some of the move. I'm going to. I actually have, when Patty's here, she records. Kelly recorded some in Maine or in Oregon for me, and Bernadette records for me when I'm down at the shop when she's with me. And while I was gone on that last video before Darcy's, all that electrical work, Bernadette recorded that for me because I was out of town. So I've got some phenomenal help. We'll be moving and recording, and we may even do a little dancing, and we may even do a little cup tipping. We'll tip the cup. Very excited for your move. Thank you very much, Nancy. Good night, Mark. Thanks for coming in, Mark. Stay cool up there. Stay cool up there. I'm heading home tomorrow. See you for dinner. I will see you. I believe Kelly is bringing dinner out there for us. I believe somebody volunteered you to help us move. You may want to drive slow home from the airport. Oh my goodness. License plates are on the wall are gonna be amazing. I think I have 7 from the 023 meetup. I think I have 7. Nancy has a license plate for me. Awesome. And guys, when I put the office up, I'm going to start putting these license plates up on the outside wall. So when you're in the shop, you can see them. If you see a state and there's 3 license plates up there and it's where you're from and you wanted to get me a plate, still bring it. I don't care how many duplicates I have. If you want to put your plate in the shop on the wall, then bring it to me or send it to me, mail it to me, because I don't care if I have a whole row of Washington ones. Go Seahawks. That's what we'll do. Looking forward to tip cupping. There you go. That is you know that we're gonna have to tomorrow night. I have a license plate already from California. Nice. No, bring it. I want, yeah, I'll have duplicate Californias. No worries. River Park RV Resort. Okay, those guys are talking. Yeah, even if you see one up on the wall, still bring it, because I'm going to put them all up there. You should make an e-bed. You could take a nap as you tour the campground. Right? An e-bed. We will just stream them along the Mystic. The Mystic is great. I'll have to go back and read that. I'm not sure what that is. So, matter of fact, I think I'm going to have a couple of Texas plates, so that's going to be perfect. In Grants Pass. Oh, nice. We had to go through Grants Pass. All right, guys, it is 8:58. I'm going to do a quick, everybody that supports my channel here, watching my videos, a huge thank you to you guys. A huge shout out to my channel members and my Patreons. I'm going to put that video up, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks for spending your Tuesday night with me. I'm so glad we made it home. I gotta go shower, maybe make a pizza, do some laundry. You guys take care. Safe travels out there.